to Toffee TV. These are the player ratings for Manchester United 4, Everton 0. Don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Click the little bell as well if you want instantly to be notified of when a video is out. And if you haven't joined us on Patreon, you want extra videos, join us there as well. Let's get straight into them. Jordan Pickford gets a 6 from me. Not really too much he could have done for about the goals. I know Gary Neville question marked them on the first one, but there's very little he could have done. My only downside was the kick he took with his right foot that led to Man United getting a free kick and hitting the post. That would be the only downside. Ashley Williams gets a 6 for me. To be honest, defended quite well for most of the games, and then obviously ruined that by giving away the second goal by the stupid intercepted pass, and then it all just basically fell to bits from there. But defensively did quite well on the edge of the box, although he still turns like the Titanic. Jagielka Simley, a 6 for me. Defended pretty much as much as he could, but when it comes to it, you know, seeing in possession, panics, and anything over the top he's done for. And it's more about, for both players, it's more about their age now and what they've got left in the legs, and there's very little in there. Keane, 5 for me, because really, at his age, he should be doing a bit better, I think, and he's not any better than those other two players. In fact, those other two players are a little bit better because of their experience. Keane's really been poor the last 2 or 3 games. Confidence-wise, he looks really sapped of confidence, and give away one, which led to Lukaku nearly getting a goal in the first half. Really sloppy pass. So he gets a 5 from me. Baines, he gets a 4 from me. Left wing back, just can't do that job. Just can't get up and down. Even at a higher starting position, he's just terrified to get forward. Just doesn't give us anything. And I think he's just slipping. Playing every game does not help. But you can only blame that on the club for not bringing someone in. So it's sad, but it's reality. Martin on the other side, I'll give a 6. First half, I thought he was our best player by a mile, getting up that right hand side. But unfortunately, second half, he stopped doing it. He just stopped going forward. And when he was going forward first half, he was really giving them a problem. He was our best outlet. But he stopped second half, whether that was under instruction or because he felt like pressure. But as soon as the wing-backs track back and start making a 5, we've got nothing going forward. So he gets a 6 from me. The less time he has to defend, the better, and the more time he can attack, the better. So he was a real bright spot in the first half, but it dried up second half. Schneiderlin, he gets a 5 for me. Again, not enough composure on the ball, not enough energy. Just I don't know. He hasn't started the season very well, and it's not good enough. Garner next to him, he gets a 6. He was a little bit better because he breaks up the play a little bit better. But again, in possession, giving it away far too easy when there's a simple ball on. And again, the balance in there at the moment is just not working. It's really hard, and he was a little bit better than Snarling just because he goes out and tries to find the ball, but ultimately he was dominated in midfield, him and Schneiderlin. Gylfi Sigurdsson gets a 5. Again, got a bit better in the second half for me, but maybe he should have been off the pitch by then. But it's just not happening for him. He had a good chance, which he just sort of, the keeper made a save from it, swung a leg at it. Set pieces are not really that dangerous yet. He's not putting them into areas where you go, oof, if only someone... He's more or less hitting the front man, whether that be one of our players or one of their players. He's got to be getting into danger areas that really, really matter. He's just not doing that yet. Now, he didn't have a pre-season. Like, all right, he did a bit of the running and stuff for Swansea, but playing-wise, and it feels like he's suffering from that. If we could have got him in earlier, before the season started, and got him more into the team, then I think we'd be seeing a lot more from him. I actually think that he could play left wing back for us. I'm just throwing it out there. I think it's a position that it could bed him into the team, and we could get a lot more from him. But he played a little bit more advanced today. Second half looked a bit better. I just think he needs more time to gel. As I say, it's just not happening yet. Tom Davies, I'll give him a 7. I thought he was great today. Energy-wise, brilliant. Wants to take players on, wants to push us up the field, got a bit of desire. and then he got taken off. People saying he looked tired. I didn't think he was looking tired. I think he's just the easy player to bring off, isn't it? Don't bring Gylfi off, don't bring Rooney off, bring Tom Davies off. Didn't cost the club anything, so take him off. But I thought he was great. He gets a 7 for me. Sometimes he's a little bit lazy, not lazy in possession. Sometimes he just chooses the wrong option. But he's a young lad. He's trying different things. At least he's got the confidence to try those things. Some of our senior players haven't got the confidence to try anything. They just keep passing it side to side. Tom Davies wants to try different things. And I just thought every time he pushed on, he gave them something to think about. He didn't let them settle for a minute. And, you can see it really means something to him. So he gets a 7 for me. Wayne Rooney, he gets a 6. I thought he was really bright in the first half. And actually, he'd be higher if it wasn't for later on in the game where he started to try to be too clever. But then again, maybe he's just trying to do things and he's the only player who's trying to do things. But later on in the game, he is a lot of the decisions he made were just not the right ones, or just didn't. There wasn't an extra yard on the pass that needed to be there, and it was annoying. I mean, there was opposite times. There was a time when it was 1-1 where Gylfi Sigurdsson, if he played it first time, would have had Rooney through, and you can see the brightness is still there, and he had a great chance to make it 1-1, which he should have early in the second half, and maybe he should have done better with the chance he had in the first half. But listen, he's trying. Everything that's good about Everton seems to come from Wayne Rooney. It's just, you can see it's up there. It might not be in the legs, but that's why you've got to put something round him to get that out of him. It's just not there at the moment. Maybe if him and Sigurdsson click, maybe that's where we'll start seeing a turn around. There's definitely something there between them. It just hasn't clicked yet. They're just not quite on the same level. But I thought Rooney up to maybe 55 minutes an hour was he's our best player, but he just dropped down the levels when later on he was trying too hard. Obviously back at Old Trafford, he ended up being sub, but for a long time he was our best player, and it's just disappointing the way the game went towards the end, where he was giving away good possession and good areas when we were trying to build up the play, and he just gave it away too easy and let them break, which was disappointing. Who else? Subs, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 6. I think he got brought on the right. Why oh why? Put him on up front. Didn't really get a chance to do anything. Sandro, 5. Far too many times the ball just bounces off him. Or he's thinking about what he's going to do after he's got the ball. And, and he hasn't even thought about getting the ball. And often he's looking that way and bang, it's away. He's got to be doing better. It's got to be sticking. He had a great chance at the end, actually. Not a great chance, but he created a great chance. Good shot. Which the keeper tipped over. If it had been a little bit to the left into the corner, would have gone in. Unfortunately, it didn't. He needs that goal to get the confidence going. There's definitely a player in there. It's unlocking it, and I don't know whether this team suits him to unlock it the way we play. Morales, a generous 4, touched it about 3 times. Why are we bringing him on? Why are we leaving people like Lookman out when you could give Lookman 10 minutes? Of Vlasic? Why are we continuing to bring people like Morales on the pitch? It baffles me. And Koeman gets a 4. What can you say? It's for an hour we played really well, or tried to play really well, but it's not sticking at the other end, and ultimately that will come from bad recruitment or poor recruitment or lack of recruitment. If they hadn't scored early, could have been slightly different. It had vibes of the Man City game about it, but again, we're going to games and we're trying to withstand pressure, and we're not really committing ourselves to win games. At 1-0 there with half an hour to go, I'd rather have lost 4-0 because we had a goal than losing 4-0 because we haven't had a goal. And really, we haven't had a goal. So it comes down to just real negativity at the end of the day. Playing centre-backs who don't move from the 18-yard box. That comes from the manager. It doesn't come from the players. Players don't pick themselves. So, they're my player ratings. Let me know if you agree in the comments. Have I been too harsh? Have I been too high? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to check out my instant reaction. Make sure to check out Baz's instant reaction, and make sure to check out the final word tomorrow. Don't forget, leave your comments as well for your comments. Thanks for watching Toffee TV, and I'll see you later.